of the operation stuff. I got a couple things. Since I'd like to start off with saying what a great job you guys are doing and getting our production numbers up so much. This week's been a bit slow, but that's just because of orders or whatever. But the previous 4 weeks have been hitting big numbers in the case count. And on top of that, we're finishing all our other duties on time as well. That's a lot of teamwork. And it makes doubling our tray harvest a lot smoother than I would have thought. So you guys did a real good job of with that overlapping of like the doing the other duties and harvesting and keeping it separate but doing it together. We're gonna do some really good things here, and a lot better than I thought we could possibly do. I mean, it's just that's a lot of work to do. You guys are knocking it out. Much appreciated. Good job. All right. So next thing up is we were having a lot of trouble in the last year with punching in and out. You guys know that. After we had our talk, and Cowboy Curly Clocks then made his debut appearance, we have made a dramatic improvement. And we only had 9 total punch errors in the last pay period, and that's out of 250 punches around there, not that much. So that's a big difference. 9 errors out of 250. That's pretty good. So let's just keep doing better on that, and make sure we don't slip back into our old habits of not talking about it. Good job, guys.
Cowboy Curly for the win.
Cowboy Curly.
Because he's punching.
He's punching it out. It was really layered here. I was wondering, why did I do this? Oh yeah. Over the last few months, we have made too many errors in the logging department. So if you look on the whiteboard on the break room right there, you'll see we have a little thing that says lot number on it, and that goes for whoever's packaging, whoever's using that lot gun, setting up that station. You need to come in here and you need to get the lot done. Confirm with us what the lot date is, what the actual code is, and then write on the board. We already do put on the harvest board for you guys, but it seems that we just kind of go past it, and then we do like 144 clams with the wrong lot numbers on it, and then we gotta go fix it or whatever it is we have to do to make it work. So I'd rather not let that happen, but I also don't want to be on top of it and have a whole new process on how we lot just because we're not paying attention. So I figured this would be the first step into see if we can correct it. If we can't, then we're gonna have to go into a whole form and do all these things that I really don't want to get into. So let's just every time tomorrow I have who do I have? Hugh Riddle, Dara on packaging. You guys are all gonna work together. 23 trade. I have you guys. Whoever's in there needs to come in here and confirm with Matt. He'll be here, or Mags. Make sure the lot number's right on the board, so I know that you're thinking of it and not just saying that you saw it on the board already. I want you to make sure that it just stays in your head a little bit. But that's it for me. Moving on to the
Who wants to go next?
Good job, Richard.
Go ahead,
Okay. I hope I can remember all I wrote before. So first of all, guess what? We got 100% on the MSS for February. So gonna be 100%?
Yes,
as
sir.
well? No missing?
No missing.
No missing, okay. All right. So next step, produce wash. We need a consistency on the produce wash. You know, we already know that there was 2 begin and no end on one day. So make sure that, you know, and then if you add on, and then if you like a delete, let me know. I can add on or delete or add person on the produce wash form. So, you know, it has to be consistent. You know, no more errors like Charlie's mentioned. So no errors. Consistency. It has to be like a begin. You know, we have a board and then, you know, it shouldn't be a 2 begins, right? 1% did it, okay, it's already begun. Right? And then begin and no end. So it's very hard to track how many like it. Yeah. Or it's very hard to track that, you know, quality of the leaf or safety of the leaf. Like the safety is. Okay, that's all I have.
All right.
Okay, a couple updates on horticulture things. The dibbler, you guys may be wondering, what are we using this for? What are we not using it for? I think for right now, we'll just continue using the dibbler for sweet crisp seeds. So those big round pelleted seeds seem to like it when
working on the weekends.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right.
That's a good question.
You did great.
Alright. Okay, that's Mr. Brian.
That's Mr. Brian right there. Can you call
That's
him?
Mr. Brian.
Can you call him Mr. Brian?
Yeah, Mr. Brian.
See, that's cool.
He needs his name on there. Is there any other forms that you're not on?
No, it's just that one.
Feedback, we got you.
Anybody have any questions or anything? Or
Anything?
Speak up now.
Anything. See?
Forever hold your peace.
Hey, speak up
Okay.
now.
Has the seat batch form been working for you guys?
You guys have been on it.
I feel like there hasn't been any mixing of seats, so really appreciate that. Thank you guys.
Heck yeah. And yeah, you guys are killing it on the feedback. I haven't had to enter anything. Cool? All right.
Finish up and then you know what time it is.
Okay, 3:14 Central Time.
You got this?
Yeah, you're good.